Yeah. And we're back again with Warframe. Because we love Warframe. Meow. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. A rescue. Alright, buddy. Jesus, he's crazy. Alright. Let's go rescue someone. Kaya. Is Kaya Velasco? Oh, I need my hot chocolate. Oh, Warframe. We love you.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search.
Are we gonna have a problem? T-Bone 225. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Oh god, I called that voice line straight away. No problem here, Kaya Velasco. How funny. Excusez-moi. Excuse me while I reload.
The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
Okay. Excuse me. Coming through. Oh. Goodbye. Cratacore 3832. Definitely sounds like a Carl thing. Huh. Alright, people. Come on. I gave you enough teleporters. Just teleport.
Hurry up. You are running out of time. Marines inbound.
See ya. Alright. Excuse me. Whoops. No.
Jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
Uh-oh. Speedy transfer time. There we go.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back
Hola.
to command in one piece.
Oh.
Find your way to the exits and don't leave the
Excuse me.
subject behind. Target down. Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
Negator on that one, Ghost Rider. No weapons for you. Okay, that Titania is going to a completely different world. Lovely. Cool. Maybe we'll do 60 for you. Maybe 50-50? 40-40-50. Yep, that'll do. Cool. Dialogue. Gemini skin. What? Oh.
Has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno.
I didn't know that was a thing. Cool. Yo. Do. Thank you, Kaya Velasco. We are done. Oh. Interception. Well, burst and prime it is. Where are you? There we go. Cool. Oh. Come on, peeps. I want to do the interception. No? Okay. Goodbye, Craticore. And everyone else. We love random squads. Yes, we do. Async.
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence.
Okie
Capture
dokie.
the towers and decode any incoming messages.
Oh, it's this one. Ugh. Whatevs. This shall be fun. Right, so you take B, I take A. That should work.
This tower is ours now.
Doodaloo-doo-doo. Hey, wait a minute. Get back here. Hexy's blinky.
Captured a radio tower.
Yes. Alright. Excuse me. Don't be touching the computer. It's not yours. It's mine. Do свидания.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
See ya. Murder. Uh-oh. Whoops. I did not want to speed you up. There we go. Excuse me. Hey. Don't be touching my stuff. Nope. No. Hola. I'm assuming that's Russian? Your name, I mean? I know very basic. But how? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see. Can I translate your name? That one. Oh. I do have like a translation thing, but I'm not very good at using it. But, Здравствуйте, как дела? How are you? Are you a Warframe lover? Oh, wow. Hello, Denny V. How are you? I am an LR4. Essentially 34. But yeah, nice. MR17's a really good level to be at. For sure. 60 days, I'm MR22 looking for people to game with. Diana DeRuby. Welcome. Indeed. Well, you've come to the right place. If you would like to play a bit of Warframe, you are welcome to add me in game. It is SmoothOpurrator. A fellow Tenno. Umbra Gaming 220. Hell yeah. That's a very, a very relevant name for Warframe. But yeah, if you guys are keen, if you need anything done in game, more than happy to bring you guys into squad. Easiest way to do it, add me in game, and then I can bring you into the squad as well. Eh. Ah, there's always that pesky one enemy that comes around and hides from everyone. Alright, I will go over here. I'm currently in an open squad, which isn't too bad, but still. Saw that you play Nova and wanted to know how did you build her? I can send you the build if you want. She's very fun. And extremely effective for pretty much everything in the game. I'll help if you want, kind of bored too. Yeah, that's totally cool. Yeah, if you want to add me in the in the chat, in-game. It's the same IGN that I've got, SmoothOpurrator, for the channel. I shall chuck that in there for you now.
You must recapture it. Tower online.
Do. Yeah. Yep. LR4. Ridicudunk. A silly amount of XP. But I have played for quite a long time. And still enjoy the game. It's pretty good. The number's just basically it's a tracking number for DE. It's not really relevant to adding people in game. It's just so they can track people's accounts in game.
Control of all 4 towers.
Yeah, it is, it's pretty insane. Word Guardian 911. Okie dokie, I shall add you after we've done the interception, and I can bring you into squad. Is there anything in particular in the game that you want to do? More than happy to help. I was playing on the Baby account before that I've got, but there's a ton of stuff that I've got to do on there, but I felt very underwhelmingly non-powerful. So I thought, bugger it, I'm getting back into the main account again. Basically so I could just do whatever I want. Oh, you had burnout too? Yeah, that's definitely something that can happen. Uh-oh. I think I sped everyone up. Nope, that's not what we want. Excellent. But yeah, burnout is definitely a thing. What kind of content were you doing in Warframe, Umbra, to burn out? I have stuff to do, but just lazy. Case in Sue. Okay. Yeah, well, if there's something that's specific that you've got to do, just let me know what it is before you jump in squad, and we can have a look. Maybe I can help expedite the process.
How is everyone?
If you want to grind some... Oh yeah, Arby's are usually pretty good. Yo, that is a whole bunch of Grenier bombs. No, no, no. Don't touch my computer. There we go. Gotcha. Thank you, Diana. I got your friend message in-game, and I can add you in. What's your opinion on Deveri? Because I feel agony. Fair enough. What's the agony of Deveri? As in, like, getting all the... like, XP that you need?
Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Do-do-do-do-do. Initially, Deveri can be a little bit overwhelming. But as you go, like, just break it down a little bit, it does get easier. Especially with the intrinsics. They're, leveling up your drifter can be a little bit time consuming, that's for sure. I don't know, it's just so long to finish. 10 tiers. Do you mean more of, say, like the circuit? Yeah, it does suck. Hang on, I've got to do something with my... Where are we? This one here. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I just need to edit something. There we go. Cool. Oh, you're one part away from Rhino and Titania. Okay. Yeah, the circuit can be a bit difficult. The human Warframe. Relnot Fate YT. Welcome. What is the human Warframe? This is Nova. I'm just gonna polish off this sweet. I'm just gonna polish this one off. I accept. Oh no. Whoops. Oh well. Hang on. I'll just pull you into a squad. Probably be a bit easier. Alright, so who have we got? Oh, straight up, son. Sweet. Cool. I like what you did with the place. Oh yeah, the back room. It's like, this is 10 years worth of junk that I've collected. I got like all the little floofs, the Roombas. TV's always turned on, even though I don't watch TV in real life. I got Orders in the office chair that broke the game. If you guys are up to like 1999, there was a particular cutscene in the game that its coding broke something else in the game. And this black office chair is exactly what it was. It was evil, but they fixed it. So as a joke, they kind of added the chair into the game. You know, farming Rhino, like the easiest dude to farm in game outside of Circuit? Indeed. Why not just do like the regular Rhino farm? It's pretty easy. Awesome. Cool. Alrighty, so... Sinew. Is that how I pronounce your name? I shall throw you an invite. And then there was one other person, I think, who wanted to jump in squad. Ah, sweet. Yep, gotcha. And then Umbra. You wanted to do something as well, or? Ah, yeah, sweet. Cool. You got Sevagoth? Yeah, Sevagoth's really good. Very good. I think... Let's have a look. Someone was asking for the Nova build that I've got too, so... feel free to screenshot this one. The reason why I put this sprint boost on is just because I like a lot more speed. You've got a couple of the corrupted mods. Narrow-minded, transient fortitude, primed, sure-footed. I could put up here, but I'm lazy. So there you go. I can do that now. But that's pretty much all I run for this one. I mean, I can put other stuff in there if I really want to. Maybe like Augur Secrets. That'd give me a little bit more antimatter. I think. No, it doesn't. Sorry, my pardon. It's based on duration. But it does increase my reduction of damage by 1%. Alright. Cool. Awesome. I think we're just waiting on maybe a few more. One mod I want to get is Peculiar Growth. Oh yeah, I've got that one. It's a bit of a weird one, but it is just like a... Hey, let's just have a laugh. Can I hop in when you're done with other squad? Yeah. Detayan Gnome? Is that how I pronounce your name? This game wasn't called Warframe the entire time? Well, this particular instance of it, yes. But there is something that preset Warframe, which was called Dark Sector. So it's kind of like... I don't know if I've actually got it, but there is a skin in the game for the glaives. I think this one? Glaive Proto skin. That's the one. Oh my god, what sin? I don't have it. Now I do. Not that I'm like swimming in platinum or anything, but this was the original glaive from Hayden Tenno, who was the character or protagonist of Dark Sector. So it was a pretty cool game. I don't know if you guys ever picked it up, but it's very, very old. But that's what preset the entire game of Warframe, basically. What's Soulframe? Rel... not Fyyt. Soulframe is a sister game to Warframe. And it's very cool. KC, if you want to chuck anything in the game chat for me and just let me know what you need to do or what you would like to do in game. But Soulframe is very good. I predominantly stream Soulframe. So a lot of the Warframe stuff that I do is just more of like the weekend, kind of like fun time stuff. and then during the week I go through and do like a little bit of Soulframe stuff. I have started doing like a bit of a kind of guide on how you want to start Soulframe if you're interested in playing the game. The Soulframe dev team are going to be doing a dev stream, I believe. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it's September 5th. But if you're keen on playing Soulframe and you haven't got a code, you can go over to soulframe.com, create your account, and link that to your Twitch account. And then when that dev stream's on, you watch it for 30 minutes and you can get a code for Soulframe as well. Oh, dope. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Appreciate that. I can chuck the socials in there too. So if anyone's interested, I've got YouTube, Discord, Twitch, all the good things. And yeah, if you guys are keen to check out Soulframe stuff, I've been adding things pretty much weekly to it. So I'm just a helpful shadow. I'm here for the company. That is A-OK, Casey. You guys try the invigoration segment. I no longer have a main. I just do the invigorations. Oh yeah, for like Helmet. I don't really do the invigorations a lot, to be honest. I forget that they're there, which is pretty bad. Invigoration for Revenant. Oh yeah. So there's a Naros, Revenant, and Nezha. Nezha would be pretty cool though. Primary crit chance though. Holy. Okay. Actually, you know what? I haven't played Nezha in a very long time. Oh, you're in game, Umbra? Is your name the same, Umbra? If it's not, just add me first, and then I can pull you into the squad. You like friends? Which one? On Warfare Mastery, rank 10. If any players around my mastery would like to be friends. Everyone can be friends. It doesn't really matter which mastery rank you're at. Okay, so it is. Awesome. Umbra. I'm assuming it's all one word. Is it two with the 220? I'll swing that your way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Ghost God. 453. Who would this one be in Chatty Chatty? Yeah, if you have 200% ability strength for anyone, it's life-changing. Rhino's Roar at 500. Damn, that's a lot. Ah, sweet. Okay. Detenyon. Cool. And then I will bring you in, and then Umbra as well. Umbra. Umbra. With your name, Umbra, does it have an underscore? Or a space? Gaming. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Dankeschön. Cool. And then, alright. What are you guys feeling? I'm using a tank, Dante. Holy, okay. Cool. Alright, well, we got full squad. That's dope. I just joined some other time. I think you full. Got my sub, though. Thank you, Dana. I think I did actually add you, did I not? Null, hello. Welcome. How are you? What's shaking? Alright, so we got Casey. Umbra, I think I've sent you a request. No underscore? Exactly as my name in chat. Yeah, cool. Okay, I got you there. Alright, I can pull you in, and then we can probably do, like, a mission of something. And then, I think, Diana, you said that you wanted to come in as well. So we can just do, like, a rotation of people in squad. I think that'll keep it fair. Yeah, we can do a relic. Any particular one? Just chuck that in the chat. and we can run that. If you don't have the relic in squad as well, don't worry about it too much. But let's have a look. We can do a conjunction survival. We got the void flood, or we got the survival. What are you guys feeling? Conjunction are usually pretty good because the Omnia fishes are easy. The only real difference is there's the survival for Murmur, and then there's conjunction survival. The Murmur might be good if you guys need anything for the Sanctum Atomica. Alright, let's do... Need to find Harrow Prime. Okay, alright. I will see what I've got for Harrow. Any particular part on Harrow? Or like all of it, Umbra? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Harrow Prime. His blueprint. Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I can run... Actually, I might even look at... What have I got? Harrow Prime Neuro. What's his rare part? If he has one. Hello. Alright, I've got 10 lith, and I'll run these until we get the systems. At least, so... basically you guys can run whatever relics that you want, but if there's something that you're really particular after, and I can rad something, then I'll do that. And then, we can probably run a couple of these, and then we can do a squad swap. Alright, I'm just gonna adjust a few things while we're here. Yeah. Cool. But I hope you're all having an excellent and wonderful day. Or evening, night, super early morning. Just gonna play around with a few streamer things because they need to be done. Cool. I think that sounds a little bit easier for you guys, I'd say. Radiance. Yeah, you guys can run whichever ones that you want. And I can ride some other ones as well. Uh-oh, we lost someone. Where am I from? I am from Australia. The very bottom of the planet. But it's nice. Sound a little German? Oh, for real? Dankeschön. Oh no. Alright, cool. So we just lost everyone. Lovely. Hang on. Alright. Oh, well, that's not what I want. Alright, I will re-invite you guys. Trust me, my internet is really not that great. So. And plus I am streaming. I don't have Steel Path. Oh, okay, that's alright. We don't have to do Steel Path. We can just run a regular. Easy. Not everything has to be Steel Path. Granted, there are a little bit more, like, better rewards, but it's really not that much of a thing for me. I really don't mind. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mm-mm-mm. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Cool. Alright. But I have been told that I sound like a little bit like German in the past. Which I'm totally okay with. I actually went to Germany a few years ago. Very cool country. And German people are rock stars. Absolutely. Cool. Alright. Cool. Everyone's back in squad. Dope. Alright, so I'll just switch on to regular. And what have we got? Void Cascade. Delicious. Alright. So what we can do in that instance is... Are there any particular... Oh, you're from Ukraine. Ah, nice. I'm not very good with Ukraine. It sounds very similar to Russian though. My background's Polish though. So like, cześć jak się masz? I know a little bit of like Russian, Polish, not fluent unfortunately, but very cool languages and very cool people.
Incoming ad break.
We could do the Neo Fisher. I'm just going to select it and see what we can grab from this one for Harrow at least. So we can get the blueprint, and we can grab the chassis at least. So if you guys in squad are okay with just running a few relics, we can do the Harry Prime. So at least we can do the blueprint and the chassis. So I've got the Neo T7, and then we can kind of continue running a few different ones from there. Cool. Yep. Are we all G and agreeable to that one? Cool, you got the Dante. Nice. Oh wow, you still got the twin Roger. Yeah, right. Try no luck, you will get no drop. Okay, well, that's alright. It's also a very common reward, so even on a very base relic, it'll probably drop pretty easily. Very nice. I know we sound similar, but if you like dive into the language, yes, I agree on that one, Danny. Yeah, the languages are variably different. The sounds, even like the words, even like context is really important as well. I have been taught very well by my best friend. They're Russian, and they gave me a pretty good lesson on, yeah, what and how to say things, and without basically offending people. I would hope not to offend too many people. So hopefully I haven't offended you. I very much like the language as well. Okie dokie. Cool.
Void fishers.
Alright. Have we got everyone in squad, or did we lose someone? Nope, we're all good. It's so weird. The game sometimes says that you've lost someone in squad, and then it seems fine. But it's most likely because I am Australian, and we do not have that great of an internet connection here, which is unfortunate. But anyway, okay, that's good. Great. I like to be as respectful as I can be to everyone and all human friends. But yeah, I would like to get a little bit more, I guess, proficient with different languages. But I have had people say I sound German, which I've always found interesting. But I like the language of German as well. It's very cool. But yeah, I went and traveled there a few years ago. Very, very nice. I haven't been able to go to Poland though, so that's definitely on the traveling list. Probably more for next year, but it's definitely somewhere I want to go. Seeing as I've got family from there, and probably like as many places as I possibly can. I should have gone there when I was actually in Germany, to be honest, but I just really enjoyed my time over in Germany that much. I ended up staying there probably for a week more than I should have, but it was a really cool time. Travel is probably one of the best teachers, and I love the fact that I've still got friends over in Europe, and they always say, come back over. I'm like, I would love to, but it's very expensive to travel, especially from Australia, but once you're overseas, it's pretty good. But anyway, that's a little traveling story for you all. But if you got like a highlight for a traveling in the world, chuck that one in chat. Let me know where your favorite places are. Alright, so we've all got the react armed. Awesome. Compared to Russian. Oh wow, okay, yeah. I learned a little Polish, English, German, Spanish, but I'm fluent in 2, which are English and Ukrainian. Nice. Wow. How did you find learning English? Zukia, hello. Is that a dancing turtle? Looks like a dancing turtle to me. I like it. Oh. We're all good. Ooh, look at that. Zephyr skin. Now that's fashion. Very cool. Alright. Let's get the harrow. Harrow. Is it gonna like me? Oh, look at that. We got the Gauss Prime. We got the Harrow Prime. Oh, a Seltra. I mean, that's a really good one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. Sweet. At least you got the Harry part first try. Umbra, that's pretty good. That is a naked Shrek. Oh, okay. So he crawled out of his swamp. I like it. I love the Shrek movies, to be honest. They're amazing. Well, I've learned it since birth, pretty much. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Anything in practice comes good with time. Alright. So, Lith. Defense are usually pretty good, though. Harrow Prime. What are we doing? We are doing the Harrow Farm. Crazy luck. I don't know about that. Alright, so we can go with the neuroptics, I guess. Or the systems. Actually, you know what? I might actually... Oh yeah, I've got shit tons of relics. Harrow Prime. What? No, I'm not ready. Okay. So we just got the chassis. Alright, let's go with the blueprint. Run that one? Yeah, man. Harry's really good. I like him. But I'm also in England 4 years now. Oh, nice. Yeah. I lived in, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the area called Hertfordshire. Yeah, I think it's like northwest of, London. I used to get the Thames Link into London, and then I used to just go to work. It was awesome. I loved it. Yeah, I've lived in quite a lot of places, yeah. Oh, you know Hertfordshire. Wow. Yeah. Beautiful little area. St. Albans. Yeah. Very pish-posh. It's beautiful, though. And then I moved down to an area called Mill Hill. Very cool. But I love my time in London. If you haven't been, go. It's incredible.
Nice to meet you.
Hola.
I'm
¿Cómo
the
está?
Outstar.
Remelion. I like the name. That's very cool. Remelion. Is that how to say it? Remelion? Very cool. Do 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 do. I could put some music on for you guys if you want. I don't really mind. Sleepy Sick. What is that? Is that a cube? With a thumbs up? Is that a Rubik's Cube in chat? Yeah, I could put music on if you want. Generally, I don't usually use music on.
Your target is the reactor.
Only because I don't want to do copyright stuff. That's the only thing.
Watch out for enemy patrols. Okay, you're looking
And my dulcet tones are enough for you to listen to? Ah, sabe como... De una pala? I'm not completely fluent in Spanish. I would love to be, though. Let me have a look. But... Oh, you've been in London 5 times. Nice. Let's do that. Did it work for me? Aw. I'm trying to translate for you. I do have a translate tab. Just so I can understand. Because I don't want to not understand. But what does that mean?
Target found. Destroy.
What's it for, man? Los planos de una bala? I really want to learn more Spanish. Can you give me the structure, like, in, like, English on how, like, I could translate it? And I think sleepy sick. Oh, it's sending a heart. Okay, so it's not a Rubik's Cube. Because a Rubik's Cube would be pretty cool anyway. Ah, pala is shovel. Okay, right. Devon Tapia. This is Warframe. It is very fun. Very good game. It's been out for a very long time. And I've been playing it for almost 10 years. And it's very cool. Alright, where is this thing? Okay, where is the... Oh, that's why. Okay. The door's not opening. Are you open now? Yes. Okay. Alright, bud. Here you go. Just down here. Yeah, there you go. Whee! Waypoints. We love them. Alright, everyone's got their reactant? Cool. Dope. Sweet. Alright. Harrow pace. ×2. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna take Gauss, because he's pretty cool. More grindy. Javier Gonzalez. Hello. It is more grindy. Yeah, I know. Sevagoth is pretty cool. Never tried it, but that's cool. I got into Helldivers. Is it kind of like that? Helldivers is probably a little bit more like PvP, like go smash the crap out of people. Yeah. Helldivers is probably a little bit different to Warframe. It's still like squad based. Pretty grindy, but yeah, it's kind of like you grab your gear and go set yourself up and just go kill. But what have we got? So we got a spy and Masso. We could probably do a spy mission for the Harrow. Oh, you've got Sevagoth and Revenant? Okay, cool. Warframe has a lot more content. Yeah. It is definitely grindy. I mean, to give you guys context on that, like, your arsenal is ridiculous, but even like the foundry, like, yeah, it's getting all of the bits and pieces to, this just kind of gives you an idea of what you need to get, how to build them, Fieldron samples, salvage, control module, plastids. Ooh, Former. I've already built one. Excellent. Yeah, the list just continues. It's a lot. Even like the miscellaneous, as an example, it's a huge amount of just stuff that just sits there. You get extra parts of things. Basically everything that you build, it's like one thing that then you find. But yeah, as far as say like your mining materials as well, I just continue to mine every time that I jump in game. I won't do it for you guys in squad, but yeah, just to give you an idea of how much content the game has got, like mining materials alone is huge. And yeah, I can absolutely say it was not fun in the yesteryears, we'll say that. So what do we got? Harrow Prime Neuroptics. How do you guys feel like for a spy mission. Because we can run that if we get the neuroptics piece for Harrow. I'm pretty sure that we've got the chassis already. Question, how the hell do I get the perfected sentient core? That one, I believe you might be able to get from the Repololist, but there's also the Eidolons, but you've got to go hang out with Onko. You knew? Dogma, hello, welcome in. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm new to Warframe. The mech, yeah. Did you actually from Necromech? Oh, you mean farm? Yeah. That farm was not fun. So for most of you guys, if you are new to Warframe, you're very lucky. You get the mech and I believe the Arcwing for free, I'm pretty sure. And just for you guys in Squad 2, you guys ready up whenever you want. You've got whatever relics that you want to run. Optimistic Serpent, I come to say hello and good night. Hello and good evening and good night, Optimistic Serpent. It was lovely to mini chat with you. Yeah, the Necroic farm was pretty full on. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm new to Warframe. It's more like I've only just starting to stream it again. Or more so, rather. I generally do a lot more of the Soulframe. So if you guys are keen, I'll chuck that in for any new guys in there. If you want to check out the YouTube and stuff, I've pretty much just got like a schedule of Soulframe streaming, but also just uploading videos, do a lot of short stuff. If there's something that you like or enjoy, leave a comment. And if there's something that you want to see or you want to learn, I'm pretty confident I've covered most things within the channel so far. But I do have a walkthrough guide, well, more of like a guide, just starting your Envoy journey if you're interested in playing Soulframe. But Warframe's just a really good platform as well to kind of synergize my time frame for when, if I've covered enough of what I feel of Soulframe, I find that the Warframe kind of hits the spot for a lot of people. So I definitely do enjoy Warframe a lot. And I also enjoy Nova for this reason. Just teleport through stuff. It makes it a lot easier. No, damn it. Not very good at not triggering stuff. But anyway, it's fine. Excusez-moi. Uh-oh. Crap. Come on. Yes, zero mass. Come on. Thank God for auto unlock. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. I don't usually bugger that up. But there you go. Awesome. Alright, we got 6 of the 10 Radiant too. It's addictive? Yeah. Warframe is? Hell yeah it is. Man, I've been playing it for a decade. Who's at what? So we got B. You're all good there. Cool. And then we'll go to C. Sweet. Any spy mission tips? Never used Nova. There is like a build, I'm pretty sure someone's built up with Wukong and mowers, if you just want to cheese them. I'm pretty sure that there's tons of stuff on YouTube about that, but I generally just use Nova for basically everything in the game, because she's dope, and I really like her proto skin and her teleporting everywhere, slowing stuff down, speeding it up. She's pretty amazing. I mean, you can just prime stuff, shoot her ball, and boom, they're gone. She's a very, very good frame. I didn't really like her when I first started, but there's a bit of a show-off thing. that's my, I guess, base Nova Prime skin that I've got on her. But she's definitely one of my favorite frames. She's amazing. I left for 4 years and came back and left. Oh, true, COD. Yeah. Came back to Warframe around 1999. It's a good time to get back into Warframe, I think. There's lots of stuff coming through, and I think we're looking forward to an unannounced fall update. So I think the update's roughly around September. And then we do have the new update, the old piece, that's going to be coming through, I believe, next year. So we don't have any release dates just yet, unfortunately. But it'll be cool to see the... Oh, that's what we need. We do need more traces. Has everyone got their traces? Not quite yet. Oh no. Oh well, we didn't get what we needed anyway. That's right. What you think of the new loadout missions? Or new load missions? For which? The, new load missions? As in, like, what do you mean, Dogma? Lloyd. Oh, like ATA and EDA? Yeah, they're okay. Like, the damage kind of stuff is a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Mostly more like the damage attenuation. It's really not fun for a lot of people. And I think that's something that's going to be looked at, I believe, in the... Let's have a look. I believe that'll be looked at in the next dev stream, which will be good. What we'll do... Probably do an exterminate. That might be a bit easier. For Hador. Alright. Umbra, do you need the blueprint still? For Harrow? Yeah, Javier. I think only 2 of us got that relic just then. I saw that. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, you do? Awesome. Alright. I'll run the Neo L3. That's the one that I'll run. I do have Radiant, so you don't have to run Radiant if you don't want to, but we can just run a couple of these until we've got the Mr. Haddo Lloyd missions. Dogma, the ETA, yeah, they're pretty full on. They're not super fun, I'm gonna say that. The damage attenuation in them are pretty tough to get through, even for like super high level people as well. It's probably not one of my favorite things, I would say. But that's just me. It's the difficulty of some of them, which are really annoying sometimes, but still can be enjoyable. It just depends on what the challenges are as well. All right. Meow meow meow. Cool. Do. Awesome. Cool. What do we got? The A3, A4. Cool. I know I'm probably breaking a lot of people's rules for running relics. But I've just learned, just run the relics. You'll get what you need eventually. I haven't any good relics. I've only played once, but watched a few videos. Do you mean like the ETAs and EDAs? Yeah, like they've got like a whole bunch of rare stuff. The Archon Tower Shards, the Valence Fusion, if you've maxed out the Hex as well, for the Coda weapons, or any Kuva or, well, Kuva Lich weapon, or the Sisters of Parvos. You can chuck one of those Valence Fusions onto any of those weapons if you've maxed it out to level 40, and you can actively just use whatever status that you want. Any of the base statuses, not like the mixed ones, but say like you've got a base heat mod, heat status on the weapon, and it's maxed out to 60% status. You can actively switch that to like magnetic or electric toxin, or whatever you want really, and you no longer bound to that fusion after getting one of those valence fusion from Eleanor or the ETA. It's part of the reward pool. It's not uber hard to get, but they don't drop that regularly. It's all based on the RNG chance. The chicken jockey meme was wild. What? Chicken jockey? Who was the chicken jockey? Chicken jockey. I'm trying to think. But yeah, the EDA and ETA, they're worth running, but if they, I mean, they're still pretty difficult for myself too, and I've got like a pretty decent like kit and loadout and whatever. Some weeks I actually don't ever bother playing it, to be honest, because it's just well above the scope of where my enjoyment level just drops. And if I don't enjoy something, I just don't bother. From the Minecraft movie, I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen that movie. I've heard it's pretty good, but I have not seen it personally. I used to live with I grew up a bunch of people in London, and they used to play. Oh wait, was it London? I can't remember. It was a while ago, but anyway, it was about like 6 years ago or something like that. And yeah, they used to play Minecraft religiously. It's pretty insane what they built in that game. It was just crazy. I think they did like a replica Castlevania. I don't know if any of you guys know Castlevania, but yeah, it's they built some pretty intense stuff in that game, and it was actually pretty cool to watch for maybe like an hour, but I don't have the time span or the patience really to sit and watch Minecraft personally for more than an hour, I would say. Whoopsies. Alright. Holy Castlevania. Yeah, man. I love Castlevania. Have you seen the new, I think there's a series on Netflix. It's amazing. Very cool. What's your MR? Excalibur 94. I am an LR4. Or MR 34. Oh, crap. I'm just going to take the former because it's great. But yeah, there's the UI doing a bit of a thing. Yeah, I've been too lazy to get to LR5, but that's alright. I don't make a big deal of the LR ranking, but I know it means a lot to some people, so I don't discredit it. It is pretty fun, to be honest. Bit of a flex here and there, but it's not something I wave over other people at all. It's just, I enjoy Warframe. I love the game. The community's great. Everyone asks questions. You help out. I think the environment's a really, really good one, especially for a lot of people, so. Oh, wow. You got to season 3 in one night? I don't blame you. I think I only watched like a couple of episodes of that one Umbra, and then, yeah, I had to go to bed. I generally go to bed pretty early. Oh, loadout Dogma. Which one? Which loadout did you want, Dogma? I guess we can do Sabotage again. If it wants to let me. Will you let me? No, you won't. Maybe we'll try the capture instead. Alright. Harrow. Where are we at? Alright. So we still need the blueprint. And that one there. Oh, Gauss Prime. Actually, you know what? I may actually go and play Gauss Prime. So we've got the chassis. We still need the blueprint. So I will run Neo L3. L3. There we go. It's clunky. I don't quite get it yet. Is it random loadouts, but your own class? Oh, Dogma. Sorry. Are you talking Soulframe? Or you said load missions? Right. Let's try defensive survival. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I will just cancel that one. We've got a survival meso fisher we can run if you guys want. If you prefer the longer run. Cool. Alright. Alrighty, we will go up against the Corpus. Neuroptics. Alright, so I've got a Meso C8, and I can run the Neuroptics. We got the chassis, and okay, cool, so we've got a few in here. Awesome. Okay. Alright. I'll aim for the Neuroptics. But Dogma, if you're meeting the loadouts, but your own class, are you referring to Soulframe or the new Lloyd missions? That's what you mean. What they're called. Loadout system is what I meant. They're very clunky. Yeah. Like the ETA, EDA, as in setting up like your Warframe, your weapon selections, and all of the other like statistical things that come through where like they're a negative, whether you can use like, you know, you've got to kill 50 enemies and then you can activate your operator abilities, etc. Yeah, it is a bit clunky. Sorry, my mistake. I thought you were talking Soulframe then. Yeah, I think try Steel Path. Yeah, we can probably at the moment Excalibur we can't, because I think one of the guys hasn't got Steel Path yet, so we're just going to run the normal for now. It really doesn't really make that much of a difference. You do get like a little bit of extra rewards here and there for Steel Path, but just for the sanctity of being able to hang with the crew, basically. It's just helping these guys out. Hola, hola. Yeah. Dation. I don't think has Steel Path just yet, so we're just going to run regular for now. Just so we've got it. Everyone's got access to it, so.
The only lumberjack raided you.
Hola, thank you very much for the raid. Holy, the only lumberjack sack. That's dope. How are you guys? Welcome on in. I'm SmoothOpurrator, a long-time player of Warframe, and I'm sure that you're all showing the love. Thank you very much. How was the stream? Lumberjack. I love the name, by the way. Have we bumped into each other at all? I'm sure that we have. I recognize your name, at least. But yeah, how was the frame game? What's been shaking? Just so everyone in squad knows, I am going to speed up the enemies. Probably makes it a little bit more fun for you. And if they're annoying, I can slow them down again. Not a problem.
Welcome to
I'm a friend of Warframe. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Is he still going? Did he do a 24-hour stream? Crazy. Who's that? The best MR19 platformer?
Welcome.
Hell yeah, it is. Hey, if you've got secrets of farming plat, I'm more than happy to to talk with you about the platforming for sure.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Maybe we could do like some Warframe market master classes. Actually, that would not be a bad idea, to be honest. Warframe market is variably better for sales than the game chat, in my experience. Wow, 21 hours. YOLO. Dolo Dorny. Welcome. Wow, 21 hours. That's huge, man. He better get some rest. He's going to be wrecked for a day at least. I've seen you around and watched your streams, Soulframe before. Oh, dope. Nice. Chris raided me and figured I would keep the raid going on in the family. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the same thing once I jump off. I'm just helping out the crew with the a bit of the relic farm. One of our squad members is wanting to obtain Harry Prime. So we're just running a few of the relics. I'm probably not doing many relic farmers a very good justice. I'm not really radiating a lot of my relics, to be honest. But we seem to get pretty decent RNG either way. 500 plat. Wow. Dude, that's dope. Yeah, there's been days I've sat in the market. I just put like a schwackload of stuff up on the market. And yeah, I've made like $1,000 in like an hour, if not less. But yeah, Warframe market's amazing. If you do have access to like a Leca frame, it's an extremely useful tool to utilize, especially with inventory management and just selling, tracking everything that you've sold as well. It's really, really good. I was a little bit iffy about it when I first heard about it, but then I started using it. Probably wouldn't not use it. Not that I endorse it. You sell and trade the way that you like to, as long as it's platinum only. But yeah, it's a really, really good tool. It's great. This guy, Zach. What? 6k plat? Holy Hannah, that's pretty good. Yeah, nice. Dogmate, you got your first grand. Nice, that's dope. Yeah, I need to probably jump into my my market and probably revamp it firstly, and then secondly actually start actively selling again, because I've got tons of relics. Like, I'm not kidding, I'm almost at the threshold of every single relic in the game. That's how little I do relics, to be honest. I'm very lazy with them. Ribbons? Yeah, look, they're just a cream up on top, really. I mean, they're really good to have, but I don't think like they're be all and end all of every build. Like, you can even make a really basic B build work really well. But yeah, it just kind of depends on where you're at with like your content, but also how you want to play. That's the thing. I think a lot of people can get stuck on certain things, like it has to be a prime or whatever it is. And I think, well, you've got like a Furus pistol that you can put an Incarnon on it, and that, excuse the words, but that could shit all over like a lot of primes, to be honest, just because of the damage output it does. And even just with like a couple of former too, it's crazy. I got 3 axes, nice. Yeah, man, literally, it's literally that hard. You know, especially with the well, I mean, it's similar to which, oh, Velox, nice. I'm just trying to think of which amp the Furus is like. Is it Clamora? Yeah, it's Clamora, the Prism, exactly like it. But it just melts everything. It's insane. I hadn't tried it initially, Lumberzack, but when I got it, I thought, oh, bugger it, I'll put it together. And yeah, chucked I think like a former or 2 on it, and yeah, it just shits all over everything. It's great. Loki, uncontrollable and unfair priced. Danny, do you mean the Warframe market, you mean? Or are you talking more Riven costs of like purchase and selling? Send some my way, YOLO. Yeah, I bet you'd love some relics. Hey, look, I've got to set up my Warframe market proper. Like, I do have it all set up, so you guys can find me on the market, sure. But I just need to put myself into like a selling mode and not be playing games. just like hang out in a relay or in the clan chat. And yeah, I'm happy to do trades for sure. And I'm more than fair with pricing. I don't understand why people gouge, especially new players too. I think that's a really shitty thing to do, personally. Especially when they're just starting out, you know. I actually give out some free stuff because, you know, when I first started Warframe, a lot of the elder Tenno would just be like, hey, like, you need some help? Here's a bunch of free mods. Go ham. And they released me into the wild, and I still had no idea what to do, but I was doing damage. So you learn as you go, though. That's what I love about this game. It's great. Oh, the Furious Canon? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Ribbons are definitely a gambler's choice. I mean, high risk, high reward. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just farm up your Kuva and all that sort of jazz. It's not really my cup of tea, but don't get me wrong, I've got like doubles of like full prime Ribbon and blah blah blah, so I'm not complaining at all. But I don't actively go out and seek them. But I mean, I probably could sell some of them. I'm just not very good at figuring out how to actually actively sell them. I thought maybe the market would have a better kind of system to put them out there, but yeah, it's not really, I'm not really great with ribbons anyway. I can give you my platinum. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Got to go after this one? Yeah, no worries. I've probably got to concentrate and just get the there we go. Where are we at? You guys are over there? Cool. Alright. Everyone. Have we got... okay. What I would probably say... We've got about 3 minutes. I would probably say I'll just drop my waypoint down. If we all just get into like the same room, we should be able to get enough of the relics to spawn. I think what happens when we get into... like a squad on different platforms, sometimes the traces don't really spawn as well because we're all splitting the enemies up. So if we stay in like a room area like this one here, if you open up your minimap, you've got like a whole rectangle. If you stay within the bounds of that and let the enemies come through those 3 entranceways, we'll be able to focus more of our traces. Ribbons just take time to sell. They do. Trickster 420, welcome on in. Yeah, they do take time to sell, and I'm not patient, personally. I know it's a bit of an odd way to, for guys in squad, I know it's a bit of an odd way to go about getting traces to spawn properly, but from my experience, I have found if you stick within the realm of close proximity together, so like 50 meters in-game, as an example, but also stay within the bounds of a room, you let the enemies come through. For me, I think it, from what I've tested, the game basically is like, oh, okay, they're all in like one area. We'll drop everything in front of you guys instead of like us splitting up. Bit of a different way of doing it, but I have found that it's effective. But I'm not telling you guys how to play, more just like hang out in the same area, and you'll probably find that your traces will collect a lot easier. I'm just going to catch up on a bit of chat too. Same, I was just playing around with it in order to evolve the Incarnon. I realized it was so good. Yeah, it's awesome. Dogma, it was the Furious Incarnon. Very cool stuff. But yeah, I'm happy to take people's platinum. For a fair trade, obviously. But yeah. Oh, nice, you got a Brobron. Wait, come back, I want to see your fashion. Stop. I'll catch you. Ah, where are you going? There you are. Jesus, you're speedy too. Brobron, come here. I probably could just do this.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
So you got you Dante. Alright. Was there anyone else who wanted to jump into, oh, Zaku. Was there anyone else that wanted to take Oh, who's leaving squad? Ghost. Diana, I think you said that you wanted to jump in if you're still around. Alright, I'll do a rat on this one. Let's see if this one comes in. Cool. Broberon. Yeah, man, I know. I'm very excited for Broberon's rework. Has anyone got any info on what's going to be happening with that one? Or is it more just like, hey, this is what we're talking about, and Pablo's just going to be like making it incredible once again? It'll be interesting to see what his kit's going to be like though, and what kind of shifts and changes are going to happen too. Yeah, rework, yeah. I got his set ready. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Actually, you know what? That's a really good idea. Farm up Broberon now. Especially for the rework. You'll probably make bank with him, no problem. At least a couple of hundred. Yeah, I think it is good that they've been really good about being more tight-lipped about stuff, which is nice. Not to say that I don't appreciate the oopsies sometimes that they have on the dev streams. Like Steve with the spider frame. That was actually kind of funny. That was very long going for a while, I have to say that. Yeah, Broberon's going to be great. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been waiting for Oberon to get a little bit of a glow up, which will be nice. It's interesting to see how they rotated, I think, the I guess the frames being like brought up to snuff, basically, especially with all the 1999 and the damage and all that sort of jazz too, like, or just like the playability of the game and maneuvering your frames. I think Valkyrie was a really, really good one. I don't necessarily play her a lot, but I have tested her and it's, wow, like it's really good. Like her movement is awesome. The fact that she can use all of her abilities while she's moving, it just seems a lot more fluid, and I really enjoy that part about the shifts in the game now too, which is great. They said that the Caliban Prime is coming to the game on 26th, but everything else doesn't have set day. Damn it. Oh well, I mean, if we get it on the 26th, I'm keen for that. Caliban Prime it is. I think I'm looking forward to the old piece stuff, to be honest. I'm kind of hoping that we see at least some part of it this year. But I think as far as what Tau, I think isn't until next year, right? But I'm sure that they said the old piece was coming this year, at least, which I'm wetting myself for. I'm so excited, especially if we get to hang out with like Adis, the little sentient dude, just singing away and just, you know, resurrecting people, no problem. Yeah, okay, likely December? Yeah, I would probably say that's probably about pretty accurate, hey. That's pretty dope. I'm very excited for that, to be honest. Even like the operator kind of rework, I'm sure that there's a lot of people who are very, very excited for that. It's probably going to be quite a while till they release it. Yeah, I hope it's going to be like a Holy Forest is second. Jivis, is that how I say your name? Jivis? I like the name. Jivis is actually a character's name from a book I read when I was a kid. Very cool though. I think everyone's going to want to buy Wisp because of a new human skin. Indeed. The naughty Wisp. The naughty nun, if you will. Yeah, I'm pretty confident everyone's going to be wanting Wisp and Harrow. So, Umbra's being very wise at the moment to farm up Harrow. I've already got him. He's dope. So I'm ready. But yeah, I think going through and getting Wisp, Oberon, Harrow, go farm them up if you've got the capacity to join into a squad as well, and just grab them because I think that'd be really good. Maria's going to sell like hotcakes. Marie? Is that her name? What? No. Is that her name? For the proto frame for Wisp? Marie? I actually kind of like that, to be honest. They always do big updates in December, and they'll have the Uriel stuff before Old Peace. Yeah, true. I'm curious to see what Uriel's lore and stuff is going to be about. I wonder if it's going to be connected to Rel from Harrow's Chains. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I agree. I think December is usually their rotation of Just, you know, new goodies and stuff, which will be nice. I will speed up. Oh, nice. Let me have a look at your fashion while you're standing still now. Yo, that's Gauss. Okay, cool. Hey, that's a bit rude. Don't be jade lighting people. I'm surprised that the jade light doesn't, like, freeze us instead of just, like, burning us. Wisp's proto frame is hot. Yeah. I think a lot of chat were, needing a few Kleenex, so to speak, especially after seeing her proto frame. Her eyes are beautiful. Like, she's got a beautiful aesthetic. I think they've done a great job on her, that's for sure. But yeah, she's very tantalizing. Chat. Jesus, you guys make me laugh. Trumna Prime Barrel. How can you say no? Holy Hannah. Oh, really? So Wisp's proto-frame is Marie? No way. I like that name, though. It does kind of suit, to be honest. Alright. Let's see if we can get this Harry Prime Neuroptics. Yeah, I got, like, tons of relics, so I'm all good. Let me know how you guys are going in chat, too, if you're still keen to keep going as well. I mean, the survivals are pretty good anyway. Dope. No relic? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Ghost, you're heading off. Okay. Do you want me to escort you with a teleport to the exit? Oh man, now I want to play Wisp, now that you guys have talked about Marie. I like that. Or is it Mary? Mary? Nah, it'd be Marie. She's a smash. Yeah. I don't discount those comments. That's very true. She's definitely a smash. I can't remember who it was. It was like yesterday or the other day. They said so. Oh, Kayla de Fame. I was like, what? Okay. Cool. You like what you like? That's totally fine. But I think it was when I was playing Dog Days, so she's like absolutely shitbagged on Pride cocktails and just, yeah, telling everyone about their like unmentionables. To me, that's not very sexy. But yeah, anyway, that's just me. But yeah, you like what you like, right? Alright. Alright. Ghosty. I think you're all done. Thank you very much for jumping in the game, though. That was really good. I know I haven't really been paying a huge amount of attention. Not to the game. Kind of trying to, but yeah. Want to see what the new update's like? Yeah, I think everyone does, to be honest. I'd like to see at least a snippet of something. I think Megan showed a little bit more of Caliban Prime, I think, just on the last dev shorts. I think she did that solo too. Damn, like, good on her. She's like, I'm all by myself, but with you guys. So I'm going to share a few things. It's like, please do. That'd be great. I don't know if they're going to rework Loki. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't have any sort of idea whether or not. I mean, I think with some of the reworks that I have done with like previous frames, like Nova, I mean, Broberon has been around for a long time, so I'm surprised that Valkyria essentially got a rework before he did. So I don't think they're really sticking to any sort of particular timeline as they used to. I think it's kind of shifted a little bit more. It's probably more, I would probably say it's by a bit of push from the community, but I'd probably say it's a little bit more demand as well. See you later. Nice to play the frame game with you as well. Thank you, Ghost. It was lovely having you in squad. I also found it ridiculous how Tenno, the guy, was maximum chill about the Oberon rework. Really? Yeah. They didn't really, yeah, it didn't really seem like too many people were like, oh my god. But I certainly think with the LP stuff, I mean, everyone was just melting over it, which is good because it looks absolutely insane. I think the giant mech, or like the vessel from like the labs, like the face of that giant mech thing that Adis floats out of. That looks cool. It'd be pretty dope if we actually get at least a small segment of gameplay of controlling one of those giant mech things. That looks absolutely insane. Don't know if we would. That'd probably be quite a lot of new assets in the game, which, yeah, who knows? I mean, it'd be pretty cool if we did, though. But yeah. I don't really know about the Loki rework, in all honesty. I don't think there haven't been many bell chimes around that one, I don't think. I think getting a few of like the augments and stuff that he got was pretty cool. But he has been I think he was an original one of the 3 frames that you could choose though, was he not? And then he got shifted, I think, a couple of years later. I came out in Warframe probably around, I'm going to say like 9 years ago. So I think I missed being a founder by, I think, about a year or 2 maybe. I wish I actually got the founders though. I would love to be a founder, but unfortunately I am not. Yeah, the Harrow Protoframe. He looks dope. Very silky hair. And like midriff. It's like, okay, cool. Kind of makes sense though, because the even Harrow Prime, I mean, he's basically like Skeletor with chains. But yeah, he looks pretty dope. Alright, where are we up there? So we got the reactant, cool, and then we got about 40 more seconds. You guys in squad though too. If you guys are cool, maybe we can dip out if someone else wants to jump in, and we can continue doing the relic farm if you guys are enjoying it. Or if there's anything else that you guys like to see, more than happy to jump in and do something like different content wise. If anyone in chat on the socials is stuck in any particular content and you really need help with something, chuck that in chat too for me, and I may be able to facilitate a taxi or support if you do need it. Oh wow, okay, Protea. I think we just got that, didn't we? So I'll just go Protea. Titanium Toy Maker, wonderful. Nice to see you. How are you? I can wait to see what they're going to do with Uriel. The possibilities are endless. That is extremely true. What we'll do is just pop out of this one, and then we'll just do a refresh of squad, I think. If you guys are cool to just give me a bit of feedback just on, I guess like the mic sound. I was playing around with it. It is sounding a little bit crispy to me. So I am open to feedback on that. If it's bleeding your eardrums, please let me know. What's my favorite content? Gunalf? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome, how are you? I would say it's a synergy between Warframe and Soulframe. I do predominantly, I actually started streaming last year, I think, or earlier this year, to be honest. I sat on the idea for a very long time, and I thought, you know what, it's about time I actually jump in and hopefully share some sort of like healthy knowledge base of Warframe. But predominantly I started with Soulframe, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts, etc. It seems to be doing really well, so I'm really enjoying all of that. And I thought, why not just add Warframe to that as well? I love Warframe. It's incredible. It's been a very long time love of mine. So if there's anything that you guys gain out of the streams, even if it's just hanging out, talking Warframe stuff, and that makes you guys happy, it makes me happy. I'm purely enjoy it just for, yeah, just hanging out and chatting, really. But yeah, I put a bit of content up, and doing a bit of a Soulframe walkthrough or guide, if you will, every Monday, and I've got that schedule up on the Twitch as well. What's my favorite content? Always a difficult one to answer, but I think I enjoy both games for different reasons though. I like the speed of Warframe. I like everything about Warframe predominantly. But for Soulframe, I like it because it's a little bit different. It's very like medieval, slightly Souls-like, but I also like that nature magic as well. I'm very much a caster lover as well. So the fact that they've got like magic, the Gwilyn staff, the Odiak lightning bolt gloves as well, they're dope. Very, very cool. Voltaic damage and the Arcanic, two of my favorite things. And predominantly because they basically are like, to my view, would be like the meta damage within the game, being that it's a Voltaic or Arcanic status effect, which is still being built on, which is pretty cool. So, my mic sounds good? Oh, that's good. I usually end up just cracking relics every time I'm on. Yeah, fair enough. I love Steel Path and Void Cascade. Void Cascade's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm happy to do some Steel Path stuff now. I think the guys have transitioned away from Squad, so it looks like, I feel like they'd probably be doing more. So if anyone else wants to jump into a Squad as well, we can do some different content if you guys want. Which is better, bows or rifles? Rig Wizard, welcome, how are you? I mean, most of like your rifles and stuff that you've got in game are pretty good. Like, you can't really say that most rifles aren't useful. Alternox, I have to say though, I wish it was a little bit better. The Ambassador, lovely, looks amazing. The only thing, it doesn't really have as much of that oomph as that we were told it was going to get, unfortunately, which it would have been great. But rifles, for the most part, most of them are pretty good. The Incarnon ones, obviously, are probably like cream of the crop choice. Fullman's pretty good too. Latron Prime, super fun. I actually use the Latron Wraith because it's got a little bit more crit damage, only about like 4%, but I still find that works really well. Fenmore, sexy, really, really good. It shits all over everything, and the more you use it, the more powerful it gets. It's incredible. So as far as like rifles go, I prefer rifles, I think. Bows, I mean, Harmony is pretty cool. Daiku, that's actually got a really cool setup, and Daiku Prime just looks incredible as well. So I think I might actually be taking that into the old piece. Evensong, this one's really cool. The fact that you can neutralize enemies damage with it once you hit them with it. This bow is really, really nice too. It looks beautiful. I remember back in the day, for any of you guys who are Elder Tenno, the lens, insane. And the Proboscis Cernos as well. When that one came out, it's got like tendrils that pull all of the enemies in. This one's quite an interesting one. Very slow, but still pretty cool. Raktocernos, yeah, it's still pretty good. The Zooge Prime, that's fun. It makes, I'm pretty sure it makes a clone of whatever it kills, if it kills them. Super high level stuff, not as effective, but yeah, you shoot them in the head, this creates a clone, I'm pretty confident. But then the Kuva Brahma, I mean, that's really fun. Who doesn't like explosions, right? But yeah, I hope that answers your question on rifles and bows. Huge fan of the Probe Sonos. Yeah, man, it's really good, hey. Like, I haven't used that one for a while, to be honest, but it is very, very cool, especially as a infested bow weapon as well. Oh, so you do have Harrow, cool. Oh, this is your base Harrow? Whoa, look at that fashion. I like that. That's dope. Yeah, I love the angel wings. Dude, that looks sick. Very nice. I think I've made a death kind of Harrow. Where is he? I saw this as inspiration and I thought, you know what? That looks dope. Where is it? Appearance, there we go. Alright, you've got the really nice looking Harrow. I'll send you the death Harrow. I put the Araxia. I still want to change his back piece, I think. I'm not really sure about that just yet. But Araxia's spider bone things, I thought looked really, really good on Harrow's chest. So I thought, you know what, like a death kind of priest, I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. Years I've played Warframe. I definitely hear you on that, Wood James. It's an addiction. It's a good one. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop up through Trutch I got hop off Twitch and get some sleep. It was nice to see. Have a great stream. Thank you very much, Lumberzak. I'm just running through all the chats now. I appreciate you dropping in with the raid too. That was dope. Really appreciate you doing that. That's awesome. So I'll make sure to pass on the love to another fine Warframe streamer as well. Have you heard of the game of Arc Raiders? I have, Jivis. I have, but I have not played. Burst and Prime in Canon, it is very good. It's probably one of my most used in Canons, to be honest. I actually have a hankering to play with Harrow now. I'm actually just chuck on Ball Prime. But, yeah. I think I killed myself with Lens so many times. Yeah. The Lens pushback was just crazy. Bubonico is insane too, like the infested rifle thing. It's weird because you use its normal shot weapon, or like it pops its dart, but then use its secondary and then it just blasts everything. It's crazy. Ah, thank you very much for the follow. That's dope. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Yeah, there's, I mean, so many different weapons in the game. It just kind of just depends on what you want to apply, how you want to apply it. Like the Sinter bow, this one's from Deviri. The archers get that really cool AoE up in the air and all those arrows come down. Where is that mechanic for this one? That's my question. I would really, really like that to happen. Kind of looks like an evil dude from the Black Cauldron movie. Indeed. I like my Harrow looking spicy and evil. I don't think I've done any other... Yeah, I haven't done any more. Oh, actually I did. I did do his like base kind of Harrow kit, but yeah, I don't mind this one. It actually looks pretty cool. I've got to play around with a bit more of him as well though. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different things that you can do in this game. It's pretty dope. I take Bubonico out very often. It still holds up well. Yeah, it's bloody good. You know what? That makes me think about utilizing a Nidus Prime build as well. Yo, dude, Umbra, your fashion on Harrow is sick. That's very cool. Yeah, I like that one. That's very cool. Yeah, nice. Is that the new cape as well? Yeah, Rapala. Nice. Dude, that cape blinds. Oh, that's a Tenno gen. Gotcha. That's really nice though. Yeah, good color. That's for sure. Where's the I'll show you the Caliban that I put together for the new piece, or old piece, new update. I based this one off Adis. I'll chuck that back at you. And then I created this one too for what skin is this? Is it Orfeo skin for Caliban? I based this one off Diablo 3 Imperius, the archangel dude who basically runs all the angels, who's a bit of a dick. If you like Diablo 3, that's where I got that inspiration from. I googled so many damn pictures of Imperius, and I thought, how can I get this across? I had a bit of an issue with some of the coloration. Like, I kind of felt this is slightly too brassy, but it's come up relatively pretty well. And then just having like a clear or like black color, and then just a little bit of so like an orangey kind of pink. Like probably could fix up the flames a bit more too, but yeah, that's the Caliban inspirational fashion. I really like this one personally, but yeah, I thought do a bit of a sentient kind of style of too hard. Oh, Caliban? I mean, the Prime's a lot easier to get. Oh wait, his Prime's coming out next. What am I saying? Yeah, his base kit is a bit of a pain. I think it's with the Nama. You can flick between Cetus and Fortuna though to get it done. But anyway, if you do need help farming Caliban, that is something else I can do as well. That Tenno has probably made so much out of that cape. Oh, for real. Yeah, I mean, there's been some pretty dope like Tenno stuff I picked up. And I think, you know, it's like $7 or whatever, but still, it's like still supporting a lot of the creators in the game. And, you know, I think it's good economy, really. So I'm trying to think of some of like the other ones that I've gotten over the years. I think there's like a whole range of stuff, to be honest. Not this particular skin for Jaya, but there was quite a few different ones that I picked up, and I just can't think off the top of my head which ones I picked up. I think I actually did pick up Loki. Was it? Nah. Oh yeah, it was. It was the Jotunheim. The helm. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was that helm. I really, really liked that one on Loki. And then the skin, the opal skin, I can't remember when that was put in the game, but I really liked the lines. Like, I like glowy shit. I mean, who doesn't? And then I think where's Axgal? I've got a full opal skin for him. Yeah, this one. And then I've got the sign Dana for it as well. And I like the fact that he's got all of this energy stuff coming through. So I think if I can, I'm actually going to take this Xgal into the new update for whenever it happens. Sainted
Welcome,
Chaos, thank you very much for that follow. That's dope. But yeah, I really like this old school kind of Tenno fit out. I mean, the Predavia Apex leg plates, not so much. I mean, even without those, it'd look pretty cool. So even like the most base kind of like look to a frame can look amazing. So even just taking that off and just leaving these the River Elite on his shoulders, and then I think even having those on his legs too, you can still show off some of the glow. Yeah, just I like base kind of stuff sometimes. Like the more simple sometimes can look really, really sick. So yeah, that's my Xgal. And Burst and Prime, can't help myself. But yeah, just got my Umbra, but I love my Valk. Sainted Chaos, true. What's your Valk like? Actually, why don't we jump in and have a look at... Oh, I haven't saved her, but I think I was actually playing around with Valkyria the other day. Is everyone liking the rework for her if you do play her? She is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I gave her some titty tassels. But I went pure black on her, and just like a black and kind of gold theme with a bit of fire. She's actually pretty fun. I might actually run her as well. What should we use? That's status spread. Dirigia. Can't wait until we get a little prime of this little guy. Dirigia. He needs it. Or they need it. Excalibur Umbra. Yeah, that's dope. That's very Umbra, especially with the Shinobi plate on his arms. And then you've got the Rivoli as well. Dude, that cape, it's so good. The Rapala. It's so good. Like the frayed edges, but like the shine on it. Very nice. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, send through the Valk, dude. SmoothOpurrator. It's the same as here. Don't worry about the numbers. They're just like account tracking numbers for DE. What Fortnite skin is that? Meep meep. Welcome. How you going? Is that a inspirational name of Roadrunner? Because if it is, I like it. Have you ever got a legendary core? Yes, actually I have. Jivis, I have. I'm surprised. Not many people ask that question, but yeah, I have. Very rare, but yeah, I actually have seen it come through. It was pretty insane. Cool. Alright, so I've got Zoran Outlander. Ooh, I like the name. Very cool. What Fortnite skin is that? What? Fortnite skin? For the weapon? Because we do have, like, there are Fortnite skins. There's that one. Actually, I'll just show you in the market. I'm pretty sure they're in the market still. If they're not, please forgive me. I didn't know any better. But yeah, I think DE actually made Fortnite, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's not in that. Weapons. Are they? Maybe they're not in... I'm sure that they are. Or is it in bundles? Weapon bundles. No, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just a poor little streamer. Are they in here? It's such a minefield trying to get through the market sometimes. I swear, I wish I could reorganize it myself. I would be very specific on certain things. Anyway, I won't waste you guys' time looking at that, but with the Fortnite skins, they were part of like a pack that you can get. You can get the Stelter skin, which is this shock rifle. I actually quite like that. It's very nice. And what was the other one? There was the Ogress, and then I believe there was one other one as well. This one I really like for the Ogress. That one is very nice. And then what's the other one? It is the Dracoon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the flat cannon. This was one of my favorite weapons when I started playing the what was it? I literally just said it before. My spicy brain has melted again. The bundle that you can get all these from. Help me, chat. I can't remember the name of the game. I literally just said it before. Shocker. Flat cannon shotgun. It doesn't even give that. Oh, it's the Unreal one. Sorry. Jesus, what am I thinking? Yeah, it was like the Unreal bundle for these three weapons. It was, I'm pretty sure it's in there somewhere, but I'm useless at finding anything in the market, to be honest. Oh wow, you got the Nadarok too. What's Umbra showing me? 50% crit? Whoa. Yeah, corrosive is nice. You probably could even switch that over to vitality. Viral. Wow. Oh, you got the alien skin. Wow. Yeah, that's really nice. How have you found the movability of her skirt too? It looked pretty axy before, but it looks like it flows now. I like that Balesti, the Sayandana. That's really nice. Wow. I haven't picked up that skin for her yet though. Hence the Warframe platinum farming stuff that I've got to do. But that's really nice though. Unlocked Gara and Rhino and then called it quits. That's fair enough. Oh, you got that pack too? Shadow Slayer, hey, what's going on? Hello, that's the best Kuva and Tenno weapons to grind for. Yeah. Used to play Warframe, it's best F to pay on Xbox, but a little too grindy and missions get repetitive. It depends on what kind of content that you want to break it up with though. It can get grindy, that's for sure. But if you break the content up, honestly, there's so much in this game that you can do without burning yourself out and spending way too much time, especially like the relics. I find that there's a lot of like speedrunners and relics and stuff. I mean, everyone's got their place in the Warframe world, basically. Yeah, nice. That's pretty cool. Little bit too much gold for me, but it does look cool though. Yeah. Oh, see, she did the power stance. Okay, all right. I would probably say though, because the frame is so light though, the cape is slightly a bit too dark. I'll give you guys a little bit of a secret. I am an ex-hairstylist. So when it comes to coloration, I do pick out your primaries, your secondaries, your tertiaries, etc. But the black and the golds and the yellows work really, really well. But I'd probably say the red might just be a little bit too intensive for the cape. But overall, it is very good. I didn't know that we would be doing a judgment of fashion on stream, but there we go. Not my frame colors. Yeah, fair. You went all out on her? Nice. Yeah, good. I mean, hey, you got to play it your way too, you know? So, you know, I don't have the best fashion in the world. I mean, I made Dagath like all this weird infested stuff, and I didn't really know what to do with their base kit. So I just kind of went very monochromatic, I guess. If you guys haven't tried the Coda Hiradu, do. They're stupidly amazing. I love them. They're very fun. Oh, you got the pack as well, Umbra? Yeah, the Unreal pack. It's really, really good. I like it. The gold is because I made her look like a Herald Demon Princess of Hell. I do like that. I can definitely see that. Yeah. She kind of makes me think of like a, kind of like an anti-Valkyrie, like a Banshee. Not quite like Banshee in game, but like Banshees as in like, you know, they'll go out and kill you and drain you of your life force. That's kind of what it makes me think of. But there's also like another like succubi kind of thing as well. That's kind of the vibes that I get from that. I love that sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. Where did I put my Gara? I made Gara like, yeah, I've still kind of worked on this skin. I don't really mind this glass effect that she's got. It's not my best work, I don't think. I kind of like this a bit better. More kind of like that's very Gara. Very glass warrior. Very like namaste, but I'm going to kick the crap out of you. And burn you alive if she had the chance. Yeah, nice.
Nice to meet you.
I love the
I'm
Valkyria.
Yastar.
Very cool. Banshees are wailing spirits? Indeed they are. There's my actual look. Okay, gotcha there. Yeah, see, that looks really good though. I mean, black and red can work so well together, and I think for that skin, that works really nicely. You probably could put like a little bit of like an element of like a deep orange that comes through. I find that that's with the, what's it called? The heirloom skins? Where is Miss Mag? Oh, what? I haven't made another one yet? How rude of me. Like with her coloration on Mag's heirloom, I did like an electronic kind of blue, and then I supplemented that with like kind of like a gray. They're really interesting to color. Where's Rhino? Did any of you guys pick up Rhino's skin? Like the heirloom skin? This one I made from inspiration of Wukong, Black Myth Wukong. You know, like those big giant god dudes? That's what I thought of when I saw Rhino, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make him chonky. I love chonk, and Rhino does that extremely well. I'll take that hammer off his back though. But yeah, it's like big weapons, big damage, you know, just kick the crap out of everything. But yeah, I could probably play around with this a lot more. I mean, I could probably even change that to like a really like deep kind of orange or something like that. Make him look very evil. Even like, yeah, even like a dark purple or something like that. But I'll probably do that another time. But yeah, fashion is definitely something I love. So, is Grendel? Oh, I love Grendel. Fat Boy Prime. That's what I call him. Where is he? There we go. I made him a giant pumpkin. There we go. This is my Grendel Prime. I love him. Fat Boy Prime. He is one of my favorite frames. He is chunky to the max, and he is hungry. So I feel like if I was going to be a Prime, I would definitely be Grendel. Because he hungry. And yeah, I played around a little bit around, like, I don't know why I made him a giant pink one. I think there's a really cool dude who makes like these amazing YouTube videos, Mr. Warframe guy. I think I took inspiration from like the Pink Boys, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that. God, he makes some good stuff, man, and he can whip that stuff out real quick, especially after like dev streams and stuff. He's incredible. I love his content. He's dope. Nexus Emily, hey, what's going on? Bro is Warframe's version of Heavy from TF2. Yeah, pretty much. Funny enough, I do like a lot more of like the chunky, the Warframes. I don't know why, but I really do. But I love it when you do like a backflip with Grendel or Rhino. It's like, they're they're super heavy Warframes. How the hell do they dance on like air? It's crazy. I love my Valk. Spent a lot of plat on her and have a prime set I need to build. Hell yeah. Yeah, we were just doing some pretty cool like relic stuff before, but I think the primes to like definitely farm out at the moment would be like Valkyr, Oberon for his rework, and there was one other one, Harrow and Wisp. Those 4 actually would be really, really good. Speaking of Wisp, don't judge me please, chat. I haven't given her a loadout slot yet. I did have one for her before, but I've gotten a few inspo kind of things. I went kind of like a Amazonian kind of like Storm Queen or Goddess kind of thing with this. This is like the purpley green energy colors I used to use on every single frame, and I would make all of my fashion fit around that color. I do not know why, but I still enjoy it. But then I went more of like a Rani Ice Witch from Elden Ring with this Sonoman skin and the Coven hat as well. I love this outfit for Wisp. I personally think it looks good. If you guys rate it less than a 10, that's fine. But yeah, I really like more of like this Ice Witch kind of Coven stuff as well. Like she's very, very cool. Give her a staff and she's basically got a broomstick and she's on her way. I want to know how galvanized mods work. Yeah. What's the do you mean like the multiplication of damage for the Nexus? For the galvanized mods? It basically just gives you like a smaller window time frame. It basically says like 5 times 30% for 20 seconds, but that can stack up multiple times. In most things, I would say. Yeah, okay, got you. Let me just see. Have I caught up with most of you guys in chat as well? Warframe and Rocket League have been 2 games I've been playing a lot. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, the Wisp Ice Witch was a very fun one I wanted to pop together. Surprisingly, actually didn't take that long to build up. But yeah, I love this. It's very, very nice. I think, where's Dante? Again, please don't judge me. Site 09, I do just kind of, I gave him like a kind of commando kind of thing. I mean, it's not hard to. I mean, he looks like a commando anyway. But where did they put him? Dante. I know he's a very big fan favorite. Haven't really done too much with him though. Yeah, I've only got one loadout with him so far. But I did put the Araxia bone things on him. Again, I think they work really well. Have you seen any AFK Shidu players? No, to be honest. Shadow. Wow, that is an old weapon, man. It's still pretty cool. But, Nexus, just with the galvanized mods, generally they will build up a little bit more damage than the actual base, like, chamber mod will do. So, say for example, you get a 90% multi-shot. This one will give you 80%, so less 10% on a kill. And then you get plus 30. So that takes it up to 120 multi-shot for 20 seconds. But it stacks up to 5 times. So it actually supersedes that mod. I'll keep it really simple that way. But basically that's what the galvanized mods do. They give you a little bit extra for a little bit less to start. So the best way to figure these ones out is just look at the 80% multi-shot, but on kill, you get plus 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds. And it stacks up to 5 times. So it actually ends up doing a lot more multi-shot damage than your split chamber will at its base. And then let's have a look at, say, like your pistols as well. If I can spell. Galvanized crosshairs are useful. But your galvanized shot for your status chance is really, really nice. 80% status chance at base, but then on kill, plus 40% direct damage per status type, affecting the target for 14 seconds. Because Warframe's shift in its status application is way more based on status now, the fact that I've got 165% status chance with all of those statuses that you can see on the screen will do a lot of damage. That's essentially how your galvanized mods will work in a nutshell. I try to keep things very simple. I am not a maths guru. I've said in previous streams, if you try to get maths out of me, good luck. I'm not very good at explaining the mathematical breakdowns of stuff, but what I am good at explaining out is saying, keep it simple, max out your mods, and that's one thing I've noticed a lot of newer players don't do. Even on a very basic setup of, say, Boltor. I was using this the other day, and someone asked me, can you help me build like a really basic B build? I put this together. You don't have a lot of crit, you don't have a lot of status, but you do have the cold, impact, puncture, and slash at 314 base on low or early entry level content to Warframe, roughly to about mid-level content. This sort of build will work relatively well, but then as you grow in knowledge on how the status applies, even like the 60-60 mods work really well, like your 60% chance status mods. Say you wanted to do like viral, or yeah, let's just go viral. If I could, hang on, there we go. These 60-60 mods give you 60% more status chance, so it boosts your status application chance up to 30%. It does drop your damage down quite a bit, as you can see, because multi-shot is applicable to most of your rifles, and you don't have to use vigilante armaments all the time, but it does boost your chance of critical hits from primary weapons as well. But that's going a little bit more further down the line with, say, like how like your galvanized mod can work. So I can just chuck that on there and it will drop your numbers down a little bit, but it ends up giving you more multi-shot on every kill that you get with it. And this would probably whip pretty well, to be honest. So if I take that off and then just chuck on cryo rounds again, you can see it's only at 302 damage, but it's only a little bit less than 314, which isn't too bad at all. So even as a very basic setup with a galvanized chamber in there, that one would be very worthwhile picking up to begin. Your diffusion, like anything that has multi-shot, is worthwhile picking up. Because the more multi-shot you have, the more pellets you're firing out, the more damage you're going to be applying to your enemy, essentially. Does that make sense? Yeah, Jivis, I agree. The new mod quest helps new people out. I do agree. I think it'll definitely expand new players' understanding of how like the fusion system works. Because I certainly have come across a lot of mods. Like, you know, I've got one more pip to go on the primed quick draw. But people have said to me, oh, hey, like, I'm not really doing as much damage at like at whatever point they are in the game. Eventually, your damage starts to taper off, unfortunately. And I found that too, even when I was playing on my baby account, you know, my ass is getting kicked a little bit more because I haven't put like Umbral Intensify up to its maximum investment, which is what, like 10 of those pips? What's that? 3, 6, yeah, 11 or 12? I can't see that far. I need my glasses. 3, 6, 9, 10. So you've got 10 pips in that Umbral Former, and then if I have one, damn it. I was hoping I had an empty one. But basically, oh, I can go get one from Samaris, I think. But to max even just that out, as you know, like most of you guys who have been in Warframe for a few years, like I think at least, you know, to invest so much credit and endo into something like this to max it out for a newer player it definitely is. That's where it gets really grindy, and that's where you can kind of get you in a bit of hot water, especially when you're trying to, I guess, max out your mods so you can increase your damage and your survivability, you know, and that's when your sentinels and their pets come in. Sorry, their weapons come in, especially with like damage application, status application as well. Kerme's a really good frame, even with like tower shards or without. Like most frames are really viable still. But yeah, Nexus Emily, does that give you a little bit more of a better understanding of how the galvanized mods kind of work? I know it was very simple, but I like keeping things simple because my brain hurts otherwise. Check Grendel I sent you? Ah, alright. Let's have a look. Grendel. I like my Grendel. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. That's very giant pumpkin, but gold and very sassy. Yo, that looks really cool actually. I like that. That's very cool. Look at him do the sumo squat. He's like, yep, I'm ready to eat. Let's do it. I love that. That's his agile animation. Okay, I'll play with that one. That looks cool. I like that. Let's have a look. I don't know. Most people I don't think know about the mods in Iron Wake. That is very true, actually. And you know what? Thank you very much for reminding me of that. I'm going to go see that chick right now. I think that's something that does need to shift in the game, though. Like, we meet these characters along the, like, Palomino, I think her name is. I forgot about her. Yeah, I can switch to Wispo in a moment. Palomino, whatever her name is. The Red Veil chick, like, she's not integral enough to the story for most new players to pay attention to her. Unless it's like, okay, I need to go get Riven mods or slivers or whatever. I just pick these up. I have no idea why. I probably have a stupid amount of Rivens that I don't even use, to be honest. But yeah, like, she doesn't really fit much into the story apart from like Harrow's chains, like the quest, and then she's gone. So she's not really front of mind, if you know what I mean. Not like Ortis or Lotus, you know, like you made a really good connection with you know, Ortis and I guess Arbiter's a little bit. Suda you make a little bit more of a connection with through Octavia's quest. Steel Meridian, you know, they're forgettable. I found it cool that companions can trigger certain mods. Yeah, indeed. Archon Stretch can be triggered by, yeah, Arc Coil. I'm pretty sure it can, yeah. I don't think I've got that built into this little dude. But yeah, I was hanging out with one of the guys in chat the other night, and they said, you know, this is my build for Doriga. I keep on calling it Dorigia, I don't know why. But yeah, I said he had like Arc Coil and Electro Pulse down here, and these were up there. And I said, oh, basically like the way that the programs run for all of your pets and whatever. Ability 1, ability 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you run left to right, you'll always be pretty good. So if you put Arc Coil up front, it'll run that, and then it'll run this one, and then Guardian, it'll reboost your shields, etc. And then even with, say, like your Electric Doggo, I think even like your mowers, excuse me, even like they just run left to right. I really hope that that sort of, excuse me, I hope that sort of information is divulged in the new master, or the teacher I think it's called, for the new players, because then it'll make modding a lot more understandable at a foundational level, because I wouldn't have understood that for a long time personally, and it took me a few years to kind of like get my head around it, if that makes sense, because there were so many different things shifting and changing in Warframe for a while. I never really understood that, you know, this one here activates your first ability and so forth. So now that I've got a little bit better understanding, I would hope, of the modification system, it makes sense now. So I kind of work from a blueprint of, okay, I've got like, you know, weapons, for example. I can move that wherever I want. If it's got like a status, I can kind of move it between these two, or what was the other one that I had? I think it was Burst and Prime. I think that's a pretty good example. Yeah, like I could switch, you know, this one here. If I had like Rhyme Rounds here, and I had like, what was it? Malignant Force as an example. You know, you've got your viral there as well, but then if I wanted like radiation and cold, you know, you can switch those two, and then I don't know, you can switch this one out for another elemental again. But yeah, like they were asking me, how do you kind of set your weapons up? Generally, I try to, if I'm running more than a couple of status mods, I keep them in like an L shape through here, and then I can just switch them around however I want, or even just here. But I generally run Vital Sense anyway. But yeah, just to give like a basic breakdown of what they were asking. But with the, yeah, like all the different companions, like there's so many different ones to choose from. They all do different stuff. Helminth Charger, one of my favorites actually. I basically just kind of chuck his trample on, duplex, because I like seeing infested doggos, and the rest is history. Like, you know, you use more of your utility down here, and these are all like the activated abilities, I guess. So I started 2 weeks after release and would have never thought companions could trigger abilities. Yeah, right. Kind of mods on frames till about a month ago. No way. Definitely came a long way. Yeah, I agree. Hey, it's been a it's been a pretty long journey for me too. I think yeah, for a game to keep you active, you know, for more than like 5 years at a time that's a huge feat. You got to take your hat off to DA for you know, pretty much keeping you enthralled by them. Umbra, okay bro, gotta go. No worries. Thank you very much for jumping in game today as well, or tonight I should say. I think I probably will be wrapping up in about 3 minutes time myself. I generally try to stick to about a 2 hour 15-minute stream, but more than happy to send you guys to another Warframe streamer as well. Contagious Bond, ooh, Contagious Bond, that one I'm pretty sure is either in Fortuna. The bonds come from the animal vendors within, ooh, Cedar 6-9, my favorite. I always try to get into the 6-9 relays anytime that they're open. I think when the relays were open for TennoCon, I think 6-9 was unavailable. I was so upset. Anyway, I love how that's still a long-standing joke. Master Tisane, if you go into trade tags, where's the newest? Alright, so I think there's Bond. It must come from Sun, or I could just check the codex for you and that will tell me. Am I Aussie? I sure am. I am a Queenslander currently, but I will be moving interstate in a few weeks' time to a much cooler part of the country. Where's my codex? Codex. Alright. Where do we need? Was it Contagious Bond? Contagious, if I can spell. Is it in here? Yeah. Ah, that's from Sun in Entradi in Deimos. I cannot read your name in the chat, but that is where you can get Contagious Bond. It's either that, I'm pretty sure it's Sun, even though the codex says it, but I have a feeling that it might be Fortuna. I'm just gonna go check for you though, might as well. Does the back room have access to Plexus Railjack? It sure does, Rayan Yusuf. It absolutely does. you can just go straight through your console and you are there. Where is he? Little Duck. Nope. Smokefinger. Business. There we go. Business is the other dude who sells a whole bunch of things. So he's got... Alright, so he's got like all the burning claws, the chilling claws, the shocking claws for all the claws of the beasts for your pets. These are incredible. Plus 330 status chance on heat, shock, and chill. These are incredible. And a 330% status chance as well. It's ridiculous, especially when you can put them together with a magnetic. I'm pretty sure that he actually used to have contagious. Or there was one mod that he had that the sun in Deimos was supposed to have. But he had it, so it looks like it's been shifted. Yeah, burning claws is incredible. Deimos is easy to grind standing. Yeah, man, like the token system that they introduced with Deimos. Holy shit. Hello, just switch that over to Fortuna as well. Fortuna would be a much shorter grind to get up to max rank, especially with Solaris, and then you go over to the Vox with Little Duck. If they introduce those tokens, I swear to Christ, so many players would be like, oh my god, yes. Where the bonds and like ticker and stuff, yeah, I mean, it's cool, but yeah, it's not as efficient, I would think, as Deimos, to be honest. I do just want to check in with the sassy son and just double check that he sells contagious. I'm pretty sure he does, because it does have contagious in the word. Just for an amp? Yeah, basically. Not just the amp, dude. What was it? Oxalis? Is that the, it's like the rank 3 or rank 4 reward from Fortuna. That one should be like a rank 2 reward, if you ask me. Honestly. Like, the fact that it can help you go fishing. It can help you do everything animal farming, basically. Like, scan aquatic life forms. Free a luminous dye. Why wouldn't you give that to an early game player? I just don't understand. And, like, the scan matter. Reveals resource containers and mineral deposits within 60 meters. How useful would that be when you're hitting up, like, Cetus, for example, and be like, where the shit do I find these deposits of rock that I need? The rubido, you know? That's just how I see it now. I'm like, if there's been that many changes, damn. Like, give this to newer players much earlier on, if you ask me. The Oxalis is invaluable to a new baby Tenno, and that would incentivize a lot of new players, from my understanding, to go off and actually farm some shit. Now I'm swearing, which I don't want to do that. I don't want to get penalized. Where is it? Contagious. Wait. Where are you? Browsewares. They should be in here. Martyr Symbiosis. Oh yeah, there you go. You get the Duplex Bond, Contagious Bond, Seismic Bond, and Vicious Bond. All extremely useful. Definitely pick these up for the low, low price of your soul. And 20,000 standing. But luckily, Deimos's rep is pretty easy to get as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth getting those for sure. I too hate Fortuna farming, but I just wish they had a toggle to set it to post pre-Nama. That would actually be pretty nice, to be honest. So I assume that you've finished the new wall, Ryan? Because yeah, it would be nice to see if you could switch off the Nama look to it. I'm not too sure if you can or can't though. I just go there every once in a while. I think once the story instance has been completed and it's implemented to the game. But I certainly do understand what you mean. It would be kind of nice to see the original Fortuna, but yeah, I think because it's a quest implementation kind of thing, to have two different instances in the game might be a little bit more work than what we would anticipate, I think, on that regard. Burning Claws is really good. Going to be insane with Duplex. Yeah, man. or actually try it with cold claws. It's very fun. Where's my little dude? Helmuth Charger. If you by any chance have like Frost Prime and you like energy and you like blue balls, take this little guy out. You do cold and toxin. I gave him the protector posture. You can basically tell him to just do whatever he wants if he really wants to. I mean, the balanced one is pretty good, but I like protector because it stays closer to you and it does the puncture damage as well. But yeah, I put on a few different builds. I did toxin, heat, and cold toxin. This is really fun, especially with frosty balls. Where is he actually? Oh, frosty balls. Yeah, there we go. The king of ice. I don't actually have his proto frame. Frost was probably one of my earlier primes, I think. But yeah, he's pretty dope. I actually quite like him. But yeah, haven't really done much fashion with him for a while. Crowd control like crazy? Oh yeah, yeah. I might actually just do a quick run, just singularly, before I pop off. Let's have a look. Assassination. Ooh. Nah, I'll just do a capture. But yeah, I'll show you the, I love the fact that we got a Helminth Charger that's infested. I wish we could get an infested cat though. I think that'd be really cool. If you're gonna give a dog, you gotta give a cat. You gotta be balanced out, man. Come on. But I'm sure that there's like a lot of stuff in the game that everyone's like, yo, we've been waiting forever. I'll see if I can get some more enemies together for the doggo to freeze. And I'm gonna just yeet myself off into nowhere.
Target located. Bring them in.
But yeah, look at that. Like, he just sits around the enemy and he's like, yum, 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 yum. I'm gonna bypass your shields and freeze you. Thanks, doggo. Vulpifiler. Yeah, they are infested cats, basically, but they look like a dog to me. I think I should be a bit more specific. Probably more of like a vat style. But yeah, the Vulpifiler are the cat variant of an infested cat. But I'm thinking like more of, say, like the Smeeder. Like being able to like infect like a Smeeder, like you do a Kubre, and then giving it like weird tentacles and stuff, I think would be really cool. Oh wow, I put Labus's slide on Frosty Boy. Righto. Cool. I guess it's better than Snowball. Oh no, Lotus made me want to go kill other people. I just wanted the capture. Anyway, having a lot of fun with my Citrine companion build. Trickster 420. Hell yeah, man. Actually, that's something I need to try. Someone else gave me the idea the other day with the Doriga status supplier build thing. It has like 7 or 8 statuses that it just shells out to enemies. And then I thought, hang on a minute, why didn't I think about this earlier? Chuck it onto Citrine's augment onto her, the prismatic companion. And then not just apply with the weapon damage, but also Citrine's status application as well. It would be absolutely filthy, I'm assuming.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Ah man, is this going up in like more enemy kills? Anyway, all good. It's what Warframe's about. Just kill stuff. Trickster, you reminded me to use Citrine. Yeah, man, Citrine's amazing. Her status supply is just out of this world now. Ah, hello, old man. Oh wow, you have got shields, my friend. Where are you? Sneaky little bastard. My god. See, this is what I mean. Crazy amount of shields and excess stuff. But I guess that's all the challenge too.
ZZZZ.
Twin Comac. I do love them. I wish they had a little bit more ammo in them, but still, I feel like they absolutely smack the crap out of stuff. Awesome. Info Prime. I do need to update this guy. There's a lot of stuff I need to update, to be honest. But I'll get to it in due time. Alright, what do we got? 34, 56. Meow, meow, meow. I probably could update this build. I probably should sit there an entire weekend and just refresh everything. But for the most part, most of the builds and stuff that I do have, they're effective enough. But, yeah, there's probably more I could be doing with them, so. Frosty Boy is probably one of them. I have not used him for a while, though. With Contagious Bond, it's super satisfying when you proc every status effect in a whole room. Yeah, I agree. Astro-Me, hello, welcome. How are you? I'm assuming that you are also a Warframe enjoyer and player. Welcome in. How did you change the shield and health bar colors? It looks cool. I think it's in the accessibility tab, if you ask, I think. Colorblind, compensation, customize HUD colors in interface, in accessibility tab, down the bottom here. Yeah, I think I went with, I think initially I picked a different custom HUD color setup, and then I went through and just accustomed everything differently. So instead of seeing like a really harsh red, I think the objective is more of like a green circle. So like when you go to like Cetus and they have those giant red circles on the map, it just was an eyesore. So I thought, nah, I need to go through and change a lot of the colors. So some of them pop out on the maps, like the K-Drive races in Fortuna. I do like a really strong like plum color. Down enemies, they're a down red. So it's like, oh, danger, save me. Synthesis target, I kind of give like a yellow. Life support generally is like a white. But yeah, I just went through here and just applied changes. You can do this while you're in the game too. Buffs I put like to like the Tenno kind of greeny blue energy color, and then debuffs I've just done like kind of like a salmon pinky color. But yeah, that's how I've changed most of that. There is one other thing that I did do. Someone asked about. It was the health bars for the enemies in the game. Where is that? I think it's in this menu. I think. Maybe I'm lying to you. I wouldn't do that though. I won't lie. Was it in here? No. I'm pretty sure it was in here somewhere. Anyway, there was like an ability to be able to change. Is it in social? Sorry, it was an interface. It's underneath HUD scale. Show health over enemies. I turn that off, and it gives you the health bar for the enemy that you're taking out, like in the top middle. I just find it kind of cleans up the UI for the game a bit, and I just take a lot of the graphical kind of shit off the screen. I'm waiting for Anger Spiral. Oh, nice. See you later, Jarvis. Oh, you're heading off? No worries. But yes, Trickster, you're right. The status effects being procced on all on game are pretty fun. But just to finish up the stream, I'll take you guys through like the back room. There's the chair. There's Ordis. This was the chair in 1999 that ruined half the coding in the game. anything after it. So DE put it into the game, which is great. But all the coding's fixed, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I did like a little eatery with all like the Zariman tofu things, and there's a cleaning Mac. Not that it really does anything, it just stands there. And then I've got all the mastery decals up through here. And then I've got like the movie night with the Caviar plushies with one of the gold Zariman kids just staring at a screen. Wolf TV. Bit of like a plant room, wash your hands, hang out, stare at a wall with a light. And I made a stripper pole of floofs. And an online boys fan club boudoir. So yeah, super angsty, like teenager kind of thing. Don't worry about it. I was an angsty teenager myself, so. And then just like a games room. And we've got the 2 coins on the edge to play a bit of the air hockey. And then we've got foosball, a bit of art stuff, just to brighten up the room, because the lighting is really difficult in here. But I'm still very mediocre, I would say, as a decorator. But I do enjoy it, so I'm thinking about pulling this apart eventually and revamping it completely. So, but yeah, there's the back room on Smooth TV. But thank you all very much for hanging out and dropping into the stream. I hope you've learned something of Warframe from me. So what I'll do, I'll check the directory and see who is on, and see if I can pop you guys off to a streamer of Warframe. Bear with me and I will have a look through the directory. Do you guys want to follow a relatively new Tenno? It looks like there is someone who's going through a brand new system, it looks like to me. Let's have a look. Cool. Alrighty. Baby Tenno. What do you guys reckon? Baby Tenno? It's you from last night? The gaming kid. It is. Was I on last night too? I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I was too. It's roughly about dinner time for me now. Actually, it's later than dinner time. Jarvis, let me musty flick and flip reset on... What? Kids making break controllers? What? That's funny. Yeah, you're right, the gaming kid. I was online last night. I seem to be doing a lot more consistent Warframe streaming. Because so many of you show up, it's crazy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 9:14. Ah, Trickster, you're in Australia as well? Dope. I'm assuming. If we're in the same time zone, are we in the same state? Mind you, I think most people who like run like a 420 tag, I generally assume are Australian. Yeah, that's dope. Represent the Australia, dude. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for jumping on in. It's been really cool. So appreciate being able to spend the time with you guys. Yeah, same. I'm in good old QLD. That's awesome. It's gonna be weird if you're like my next door neighbor. Hey. Pretty dope though. In real Tenno. In real life Tenno, I mean. Amir and 2409 cheap viewers on Streambot. We love those bandbot things, don't we? They're always really fun. Lovely. Anyway. It's 7:14 in the morning for you, the gaming kid. Where are you based? I'm assuming Northern Hemisphere. I am based on the very end of the planet. Well, the Southern Hemisphere anyway. Let's have a look. Well, we do have someone who's been on for quite a short amount of time. But what I'm going to do is Actually, I'm just gonna check out a few of my people and see if they're online. Makes sense. I don't want that. People I know. Okay. So we've got that. Alright. I've got someone on here. They've been on for about like an hour. I kind of like their name. So I may pop you guys this way. Bear with me. Cool. Alright. I found someone called ABCD Soup. I think the name is really cool. They've got 3 people in there. It's a morning coffee and grind. They're an MR24. They are going through some stuff at the moment. Please make them feel welcome. Say hello. I appreciate the raid. I'm going to send you their way because I'm going to go stuff my face and go to bed. But I probably will be doing another Warframe stream tomorrow. Let's be real. And then Monday, I've got my Soulframe stream on. So very excited to share that with you guys as well. That will be a live recording, so I've got a bit of a different setup with it. If you guys do a chat, that's totally fine, but I will respond after I complete the stream and the recording, and then I will jump into a casual follow-up as well. If you're keen to follow along, there's the socials in there for you, and I'm going to send you guys to ABCD Soup. Please make them feel welcome, and thank you very much again, all of you, for spending time. It's been dope. Take care of yourselves. I will say ciao for now.
ZZZZ.